There's two. It's working a while. Let's go to up there.
Hello, that's all green.
All right. Okay, we are live now. Now, you don't give that to me. I've got two hands on the wheel. I'm driving. Welcome, everyone. Nick here, 45 Degree Sailing. It's great to be back doing lives, even though this is the amount of time I have at the moment to do lives. I'm driving right now. We're actually on our way to Montenegro. We've got a Yacht Consult, the first Yacht Consult of the summer, really, because I don't usually do yacht consultations and things in the summer. But we're just going to go live for as long as my battery will last, actually. I was unprepared for this, and my computer wasn't charged, which was a real shame. I've got it plugged into auxiliary power, but not much. So welcome, everyone. Look, if you're out there and you're watching, say hi. I'd love to know who's watching. But effectively today, as in the description, we're just going to go over a bit of an update, what's going on, and the summer storms we've been having. And also, if you are looking at buying a yacht in the next year, stay till the end, because I got a little something that could be heading your way to be super helpful for that journey of buying a yacht. So at the moment we're driving from Split to Dubrovnik. Beautiful drive. Surprisingly, the traffic's all right. So I see we've got someone watching out there. Who is it? Is it my wife?
Yes,
It's my wife. So you see how you can click show, and it'll show the comment.
I can see the comment.
Well, no, but they can't see the comment.
Oh,
You're driving this for the people watching, Anna, not for me.
Broadcast.
There we go. So what does it say?
Add to the broadcast.
Sorry. What does it say?
Have
What did she say? I didn't.
Oh,
I don't know what they're saying. You're reading it to me.
She's
Technic-
just prepared.
You're disprepared. I am disprepared. That's great. Yeah, and Blair
Says, good afternoon.
says good afternoon. Good afternoon, Blair. Hi, Mahina. Anyway,
Kevin says hi, everyone.
Gavin says hi. Gavin's here. Excellent. So, driving down to Dubrovnik at the moment. Traffic is meh. It's fine. We're just cruising. If you're going to do this drive in the summer, just make sure you give yourself time. It's a gorgeous drive. The views are stunning, and you don't want to be in a rush like some of these Muppets always trying to pass. And because once you get past the Palisades Bridge, basically, or even before that, once you get off the highway, you're basically not passing anyone. There's a few passing lanes, but you're pushing it to try and do it safe. Anyway, so this season, I've just got off the yacht yesterday, day before, I don't even know, Friday night. I've had 10, 12, 14, I've had 2 weeks out on the Bavaria 46 Nooker, and we went all over the place. But we went north to the Cornati, to this area, and I checked out a bunch of new places that I had never been. I love that whole theory of go to a new place every week. Well, I did half a dozen new places. So for those that are doing itinerary planning and looking at going north, very, very cool. What is this guy doing? You're not supposed to turn there, mate.
Broken down.
Oh, has he? Wow, stink. Looking at going north, there's a bunch of new places that I'd love to share with you guys. So if you're into itinerary planning, let me know.
Father Tex says greetings from Puerto Rico.
Greetings from Puerto Rico. Who was that?
Father Tech.
Father Tech. What's up? From Puerto Rico. That's awesome. So basically, a lot of cool places to share with everyone. Went back to Villa Rava on Isla Autograva, which was super nice. And the storms. Oh wow! So of course, some of you guys have seen the footage we put up from the storm that hit. Must be 2 Saturdays ago, Friday night, or whatever it was, a week ago. We put up that video, which was preparing for the storm. And there was a number of questions on there. I hope I've gotten to answer everyone. But that was really interesting to see. The forecast we got on there was not for heavy wind and rain at our location, but we were well prepared for it because I was just expecting anything given that storm front that's running down. This summer, this last month and a half with the storms has been a bit strange. And I've talked to the restaurant owners and things like that. No one's been expecting this sort of thing. Usually, like at Villa Rava, we got rained out on dinner as well. We saw it coming. They're like, look, last year, not a drop of rain the whole season, and yet 3 nights in a row, thunderstorms and all sorts of stuff. So really important to know, watching those forecasts and also listening out for the VHF. Often, like Predict Wind, even the paid models, all of these windy, they are not going to predict what the Met Office here in Croatia are going to say. Look, 30 to 40 knots coming through. So just be real careful of that. And listen to your VHF. Listen to the updates on the VHF. The Securite is coming out to say, hey, gale warning Central Dalmatia. Find out where it is and really look at that. I'll do another video in the future about the latest apps we're using because I'll get lost on that. today is just about catching up with everyone, explaining where we're going. If you have questions, if you are watching and you have questions, how many people have got watching? You just hover over this and it'll tell you at the top. 12 people watching. That's cool. So I've only said hi from 3 or 4. So tell me if you're watching. Who's out there? I'd love to hear. Not to mention how many people we bumped into this last 2 weeks that said hello. My guests, whoever's on the boat with us, were giving me crap because every single port we went to, someone said hello, recognized us from YouTube, recognized me from YouTube. So that was really cool. I was chuffed about that. And another commented that we just missed each other in Primosten. He was there till the other morning. But anyway, so lots has happened, a lot of fun. But if you've got any questions about the season, if you want to know something that I haven't mentioned or that I don't mention, or you just got questions, let me know in the comments here, and we will answer those. I got one in the last. Who was that?
Yeah.
You've got to read it to me.
Greetings from Buffalo Gap, Texas.
Buffalo, Texas. Wow, our reach is rocking. This is really, really cool. Why are you guys watching me? I'm just curious. That's really cool. So welcome, Buffalo Gap, Texas. So we're headed to Montenegro. So Montenegro is the neighboring country of Croatia to the south, out of the EU, and we're going to Porto Montenegro, Tivat. Montenegro is a really cool coast to sail for a few days. I don't know, maybe a week at the most. In my opinion, it's still a great place to go and visit. We've got a Yacht Consult down there. So with the Yacht Consultation, when someone's looking at buying, I am driving, the car kind of drives itself. Hello from Sweden as well. That's brilliant. Looks like our streams dropped down a little bit, but it's jogging. That's okay. How's our power situation?
7%.
Oof, going down in power. We're going to have to make it short. Get your questions in now. Hi from Zagreb as well. So with the Yacht Consultation, what we've done here is we've picked up a client that I've been working with since before the season started. Big disclaimer is that I do not do a lot of yacht consultations through the summer because I'm so busy. Anyway, we've found a boat. They've gone through the process of finding listings and us looking at them together, and they've said, look, we really like this one. I'd love you to go take a look at it. So we found some time, and I'm heading down to Montenegro now to take a look at that boat. I'll get on board. I'll run right through it. I'll film, get some photos, get a lot of video, fly the drone around the mast, just a full checkout so that they can really get a feel for being on the boat for this first one. And then we'll go from there as if they want to put in an offer and receive and look at doing sea trials and surveys and all that. So that's what we're doing right now.
Your feet is quite joggy.
Yeah, the feet are it's looking quite joggy. I think, to be honest, it's either a coastal issue with the reception, or it's that we're running out of power. So hopefully you can still hear me. If you can't hear me properly, tell me and we'll cut the stream. But we're not gonna be on here too long anyway. So that's what we're heading down to Montenegro for. We have, what was my next thing to talk about?
Your next thing was you're opening up for
That's
consults.
right, the consult. So the reason to talk about that consult, we only ever take 6, up to 8 maximum consults for Yacht Consult buying at a time. I'm just not, I never wanted to be dropping down on how much time and service I can give you when you're into the consult. So I've cleared off, we've bought boats, we've helped people out, we've done private training, people are sailing, it's great. So I'm now opening up again for new consult clients. I think I've got three running at the moment. So I've got spots for a few more, and now is the time to get in and get in touch with us if you're looking to jump into that consultancy. Now I said if you're looking at buying a boat, we'd save something for you. What we're putting together a checklist for like a yacht buying roadmap. Okay, so if you're looking at buying a boat, here's a free checklist that we're going to put out to people. If you are interested in getting this, it's not built yet. We're working on it this trip overnight and in the next few days. So if you want to get on this, comment on the stream. Give me a cool thing.
Checklist.
Roadmap. Comment roadmap in all caps, and we'll on the main video, not in the live chat or everywhere. Comment roadmap, and we will get that, and we'll get in touch with you and get that out to you as soon as we've built it. But effectively, that's going to have this roadmap on what process you're going to need to go through, what to think about in Croatia. If you're buying a boat in Croatia, it's starting with it in Croatia. What you're going to need to think about, what you're going to need to do, and what ideas to sort of start rolling around your head as to the type of boat you're looking at buying and all of this. Plus.
Case studies.
And we're going to have case studies on many of the previous Yacht Consult clients that we've used already. So you're going to be able to see what process they went through and how it'll went for them.
And the challenges.
And all of that, yeah. So what's the question? We got a question?
What is the boat type you are going to inspect?
What is the boat type that I'm going to inspect? It's a Jeanneau. It's actually a Jeanneau 53. Looks really nice. So I'm not going to give too much more away from that because they're still looking at buying. But once, but if you're interested in more of that, if you get into the Yacht Consultancy and these guys give permission for me to use the raw footage that I take, because I put that on YouTube privately for them, then you'll get to see through that boat as well and see the process we go through. But when you get into the consultancy, you get access to all my previous footage that I have permission to share of other boats I've gone through and all this, which gives a great little like insight into what other models are like and what things to look out for and all of that.
Gavin says, put the checklist on the checklist.
Gavin said, put the checklist on the checklist. That's why it's a roadmap, Gavin. I know you knew someone to pick on that. Yeah, we'll put the roadmap within the checklist of the. But it's not about chartering; it's about buying. So we do have that yacht charter checklist, and you can download that from our resources page on our website, which has been really popular actually. We should look at going in there and seeing and updating and all that sort of stuff. So that's what we got there. I imagine this is still quite joggy, unfortunately. I apologise about that. Our battery's doing okay. I've got 7%. Just tell us, whoever's watching, is the audio? I know it doesn't matter if I'm joggy. You're just watching me drive a car. But is the audio coming through okay? Can you understand us? Me.
Says audio is still mostly clear.
Excellent.
And David Llewellyn.
Is David here?
David's here
David's from Greece. Yacht Consult, fabulous service. This guy. I'm not supposed to read these. I'm driving.
No, well, it's not you keep looking at it.
Oh, my bad. Fabulous service. Thank you, David. David Llewellyn has, of course, come through the Yacht Consult service.
So we need a case study.
And we're going to do a case study for David as well, because everyone's journey is a little bit different. Whether they come in buying completely remotely from another country, like Aquila and Dawn, or whether they've flown into the country and done a few visits with me, or however it goes, or like David, he was here in Croatia and I came and viewed the yacht with him, etc. And then we went into a training situation for the consult service and did a lot of training, because David's now solo sailed himself all the way down to Greece and he's working his way back up. So huge shout out to David. Well done on that. And he's still tuning in. You tried to do the applause. We'll do the applause. Hey, Paki. That's the remote applause button. Father Tech.
All the way from Puerto Rico.
I'm
debating.
Puerto Rico. How was that?
Couple of years.
Yep.
Sailing my
Jeanneau.
409 across the Atlantic
Ooh.
to the Mediterranean, or selling it and buying a boat already in the Med.
Ooh, nice.
So we wanted to buy a boat already in the Med to use your services.
Anna says, yeah, use my services to buy a boat already in the Med. Yeah, look, that's a huge thing. We can definitely we can chat about that if you want a little bit of insight on it. But of course, you've got a lot of things to think about there, as what condition it's in, what it needs in order to sail over. What year is it, Father Tech? Because that, of course, you're looking at standing rigging replacement and things for insurance across there, flag, VAT. There's a lot of stuff there to unpack and what you might need, but it certainly could be. And as you know, 409, how sought after is that in the States right now? Because, that could be another thing to consider, is you may get a very good price for it and then be able to pick up on a falling second-hand boat market here in the Med and save yourself a lot of stress and trouble and all that other stuff that comes with sailing a boat across the Atlantic. But that's very cool. I'm stoked to hear that. And you could get in touch with us via the Yacht Consultancy link on the website. There's a form to jump in on there. I don't know where it is, but either Mahina or Anna or someone will find it and put it in the chat, or send it later, or comment it on it later. There'll be something that one of the team, the absolutely great team, will do. So, but that's very cool to hear. Very, very cool to hear.
So going back to David. Greetings from Greece, although now sailing west against a westerly.
Ah, sailing west now. Very good. I saw. I've been tracking. I'm quite the stalker. I've been tracking David on marine traffic because I know what his boat is, and he's got his AIS. So I get a little notification when he departs and arrives at certain locations, which is cool because I always like to keep an eye on people, make sure they're okay. But he's doing really, really well over there. So heading west against a west wind. Well, that should be fun. Maya Luned, she loves to go upwind and like that. So that's really good. How's your mainsail going? Have you had any more problems with the track and the outhaul traveller? I'm curious about that. So I think I'm getting low on my power. How are we doing? Down to 5%, and this jogginess is probably going to get worse. So how long have we been running, Anna? It'll see it in the red. 15 minutes. Oh, not too bad. And how many people got left watching? 8 people left watching.
Gail
So
Jones.
Gail's in here. Gail, what's up?
Gail Jones, hi from London. We're sorting out our travel to Split today.
Oh,
Looking forward to our upcoming premiere tour with you both.
excellent,
Yes.
Gail. No, I'm really excited about that actually. So if you were on our mailing list, and if you're not on our mailing list, you should be for this exact reason. So Gail will be joining us in September. Unfortunately, we had a client coming from Australia and Hong Kong. They just had to cancel due to family reasons. And you know, a lot of it's a non-refundable deposit, all that sort of stuff. So we put out a call to try and sell the rest of the trip for a discounted price, which came on our email list. So they're getting a premium tour at a wicked price. And Gail jumped on that, and we interviewed, and she won. She won. So we're really excited that Gail's coming out. Her and her husband are coming out for for the premium tour in September. And Gail, is it still just the two of you? We're on the Hansa 548 Mila Felice. Like, she's, oh man, it's gonna be so cool. I'm really looking forward to going maybe we'll even go some different places. You know, we'll talk about that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing more about Gail's adventures for her sailing pathway as well. I think Gail, would you be up to doing a bit of video about we can do an interview about your sailing journey and things, because, you know, I'm not going to share all your details now. You've obviously told me some of it, but I won't share that on the live stream. But if you're up to it, I'd love to interview you and talk about that journey that you're embarking on now, because I think that's really, really cool. So thanks for tuning into the live stream. We're going down in power. We're going to have to bail soon. So we're going to look at trying to go live again, maybe tomorrow from Montenegro, or we'll see what we can do. So just keep an eye out. But if you've got questions about Montenegro, about sailing there, about checking it out, whatever it might be, whether I think it's cool or not, you can drop them into this one, and we'll address them in tomorrow's live stream if and when I get to doing one. We will be driving back up the coast again with a fully charged battery this time. So thank you everyone for joining. Remember, comment, roadmap. I forgot what it was. Roadmap if you want to get one of these roadmaps to buying a yacht and possibly look at joining our consultancy or whatever it is. And yeah, thank you so much. David's jumped on.
Track and Traveller are doing okay. 120 passage.
Nautical miles.
200 nautical miles.
Okay.
Good news is she sailed through the night beautifully.
Excellent. All right. Brilliant. Well, look, thanks for everyone signing on. I'm hungry. I think it's lunchtime. I might even be able to hang on, we can pull this off.
Really?
Anna, you got to do this. Grab that. Point it out there for everyone for our drive. There we go. This is what it looks like at the moment. Oh, it's all joggy, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, it's pretty. I can't come back. So thank you everyone for all of that and for tuning in, and we will see you in the next stream or the next whatever. Catch you around. You got to press end stream.
Yes.
It'll be down the bottom, I think. This is Anna. She's my new tech help here.
Oops.
New tech help. Why did you say oops? I'm watching the road.
I'll finish.
Anyway.
It doesn't say end.
Oh, I don't know.
End